Still waiting on two cars to grid.
We
waiting on the final car to grid.
It's been just under a year since I've been in any oval car.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
And it's been over a year since I've been in the Xfinity car. Had 1 lap of practice, was able to get 2 laps of qualifying. Honestly surprised I qualified this high up. We're going to take it very easy just because I have a completely new wheelbase. And I'm still trying to feel it out on the oval side.
Alright guys, we're going to be smart here. Get through the first little bit here. Just be smart about who's on your outside there. Pits are closed.
Honestly not sure what to expect here. Like I said, still trying to fine-tune the feeling of this wheel on oval. My last one I knew
lining up behind this 14.
kind of exactly where that lean on spot was before the rear end would kick loose, and I'm still trying to feel that out on this one. But just trying to do a smart race here, try to stay out of trouble. If I gotta back out of it, I gotta back out of it. But wanted to get back into some oval stuff. Been doing a lot of GT3
Deep breath.
races, endurance events.
Alright boss, get a good start. Green flag.
It's a lot darker in this session than I thought it was going to be.
Outside. Outside, still there.
Now we're starting on the bottom. It's really, really loose down here. Getting back on throttle, so I got to be really careful down here. You can already see him up there starting to get loose. We're just going to let this guy go underneath of us, and we'll fall in line on the top.
Caution.
And that's just people pushing too hard. Can't even make it 1 lap.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 9.
Which is unfortunate. We like to see these
Looks like you'll be lining up behind
go
the 23.
green. I'm a lot better on the long runs, so I can conserve tires. And anytime we get these cautions and people get an opportunity to pit and get fresh tires, usually hurts me. But since this is not even lap 1, we'll just line them up and do it all over again.
Get behind the 9. Open, open. You're going to be lining up behind the 9.
I like to shut the car off under pace laps. It's just a habit I picked up when I was doing league racing, trying to conserve as much fuel as possible. So you'll see me shut the car off and coast and then kick it back on to catch back up. These races, 35, plenty of laps to get to the finish. But I still end up doing it. It's a good habit to get into.
Coming to be behind the 9.
A couple of the guys up here are starting to swerve back and forth and scrub tires. I don't know. I see people do it all the time. I don't think it really does anything. In real life it does, but on iRacing I really don't think it does much for you.
They could be lining up behind the 9. One to go. You're going to be on the inside, I believe. Get behind the 23.
Now that last restart, I say restart, the initial start, started in second gear, got on throttle. I did feel the rear end try to slip out a little bit, so I'll probably try to go a little bit easier on takeoff here. Just because tires aren't really used, but they are warm a little, so it's going to feel potentially a little bit more slippery back there. So just want to be smart on this restart. Hopefully others are as well. Kind of like to get some racing in.
Man, this thing gets boring. We're in a good spot. We
Get
got
back down to
a
second
beer stand
gear.
and a pizza stand right behind our pit box. Boss man, pace cars off. Go out and kick some ass, have some fun. Green flag.
That feels much better. Kind of rolled into it a little bit that time too. Alright, on the bottom again, so we'll try to come up here. Get a little bit more grip on cold tires. Little loose there, kind of holding on the edge. Had to lift a little bit, but we should have the run.
Still there. Clear low.
Got a little bit of a run here. See if we can come down low.
Outside, outside. Outside, still there.
Just trying to roll the throttle.
Clear.
Try to see if we can
Working
get a
the bottom.
draft.
Still inside. That was your fastest lap of the session. Still there at your door. The car in P6 just hit the fastest lap. 42.5.
Some really good grip right there through the middle. Had to lift a little. Rear end came out a little bit. Had to lift, but I don't think it'll affect us. Still got a decent run. Let's get back down to the bottom. Got to be very careful underneath somebody like this in case the rear end does come out. Don't really want to take out another car.
Still there, door outside. Can't tell yet. You just hit the fastest lap. The leader just did a 40.74. Still out there. The car in P13 just hit the fastest lap. 40.641. Clear, clear, clear. Still outside. Clear outside. Working the bottom, inside. Still there on the bottom. Still there at your door. Still inside. Stay with him.
Try to get a little side draft here.
Still nothing open. The car in T1.
We got on his outside. He got really tight and started pushing up into us. Luckily, no contact. He might have had somebody underneath him too, actually. And we'll just fall in line and see if we can get somebody to screw up while we're holding tight behind them. There's one in the wall. Let's see if we can get a run. We'll go high here. A little bit more grip up high. Just got to be smart with tire wear here.
Inside.
See, I'm pushing already, so we're going to lift.
Still on the inside.
Get back to the throttle, get to his outside.
Still there.
Should have the draft to pull us forward.
Still inside.
I'm going to hang tight.
Still inside.
And we're going to check where he's at. He's real tight.
Still there.
All right. Give him some room on entry in case he pushes up. He's hanging tight. He's actually got a better run than I do.
Still on the inside.
A little bit of a draft advantage for us. Don't really like to be side by side like this. Forces you to drive a little harder. Abuse those tires. Ooh, and then get tight on exit and hit the wall. So hopefully not too bad a damage. I don't think
Still there.
0x even popped up on the screen. So we may fall back in behind this number 3 Mountain Dew car on exit if he gets a better run than us. And just try to cool our tires down. Well, it's going to try to, but the 13 got a really good run. There's a pretty good gap behind them. Might be a good spot to slide into.
Working the bottom. Still there, inside.
A lot of race
Inside
left.
only.
Just got to be smart racing some of these guys.
Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still inside.
Ooh, there's a lot of wrecking going up front there.
Did a good job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
Well, I'm glad we made it through that.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 13.
Alright, so I foresee people getting tires, not fuel. So we'll shut fuel off. We'll leave tires on. Just because I don't really know how bad I abused the tires on that run. So it'll be interesting to find out with my driving how I was doing on tires. If I was pushing too hard or if I felt like I was doing decent. Just under halfway, so that's honestly for my first race being back in a long time, that's best case scenario to check tire wear.
All right, the road is open.
Alright, we're going to try and stay as tight as possible on these guys. This is pretty crazy for pit road. They're 3 wide up here.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1.
I like to stay to the outside if possible. Oh man, and that's what you get for not practicing pits. I like to stay as far to the right as possible. But with them taking up 3 lanes, I felt I needed to get down early to find my pit box and not make contact with anyone else.
Go! Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
Alright, so I'm not sure. We'll check. I think I went in 8th or 9th. We'll see when we come back around how many spots I lost with that sliding through my own pit box. Could be worse things. Wasn't the end of the world. We'll check tires here. 94 right front, so not terrible for as much as I was racing on the high side.
You're going to be coming around the 7.
Catch back up, and then we'll coast a little bit.
One to go. We are going to start on the outside here. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 23.
So that's good for us. Cold tires, get started on the outside. I feel a little bit more comfortable starting on the outside is the only reason why. Inside, I'm sure is fine. It's just you get forced on the bottom on the initial start where it can be really loose. People just get so used to those green flag runs when the tires are warm and you have a little bit more grip that when you start back up, you try to go as fast as you can on the bottom and it just won't hold. So I'll be surprised if nobody on the bottom gets loose on this initial start going into turn 1, coming out of turn 2. It's usually where it happens. First lap, 3 and 4.
Going green? Yes, we are. Make sure we take care of our tires. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag. The leader just did a 40.715 inside. Clear low. Got 20 laps to go this time by.
Pretty good so far through 1 and 2. Let's get
Outside.
down here, see if we can see them getting into 3,
Still
going
outside.
into 4. See if we can make up a
Still
spot
there.
right here. Fall
You're
in
clear.
line. Just kind of ride for a little bit, take care of those tires, and then maybe really push at the end. I don't think I'll be up there to contend for the win, but maybe I can put us in a good spot to watch for the battle. Pushing on exit. It's a really hard thing to get through your head that when the car starts pushing to not get back to the throttle, especially when you see the cars pulling away from you. We got these guys over here
Outside.
battling hard right now.
Clear, clear.
I got back to the throttle just a little bit early to see if we could get by him. Got the rear end loose and then drove it right into the wall.
That's right, you winding that thing up now.
Alright, so we're going to have to push a little harder here now. This guy is definitely on a mission behind us, but we want to catch back up to this draft in front of us and see if we can suck up to him and just stay in line and be smart till the end of the race. He's coming back to us a little bit. Still not close enough, I don't think, for a draft. And they're kind of racing behind us, so that should help a little bit as well. Just making up some ground. I feel like I'm much better through 3 and 4 than I am through 1 and 2. So I may try to take a little bit wider entry into 1 and 2. I feel like I'm pushing on exit, so I might just be getting too low too early. Let's try and stay up here for a little bit, give it a little bit of break. That might have been too much. We'll see. Well, the car rotated off the top pretty good there. I just saw the guy underneath drive in pretty hard. Lift here a little early. I don't want to push it too hard, especially since I felt like I'm good through 1 and 2 anyway, or 3 and 4 anyway. So hopefully get a run on him.
Outside. Still there.
Oh, almost
Outside.
pushed up into
the leader
him.
Just did a 40.891. Still there. Clear. Clear.
Kind of overdrove it a little too much in there. I wanted to slide up in front of him a little bit so he didn't have a chance to undercut me there. Again, I still might be pushing way too hard right now, and there's a chance they could have better tires than me for like the last 7 laps or so, and they could just blow the doors off me, but
Great job, man. Doing a great job. Stay on them.
see if I can follow this guy's line through. Felt pretty good there, actually. Probably didn't make up any ground on him, but I don't think we're losing ground on him. A little bit more brake there, get the car to turn. Probably shouldn't have got back to the throttle right there in the center of the corner. It felt like it wanted to push up. I should have just been a little bit more patient, let the car rotate on its own. Like that. Just let the car turn. This guy's trying to run different lines so we don't have access to the draft. Trying to be more patient in the center of 1 and 2. Get a good run out of here. Maybe set him up in 1 and 2. I don't think we're going to be close enough. We'll probably have to wait till the next lap. Let's try to stay high here. Trying to get a run. Things are starting to equal out a little bit on tires here.
Doing a great job, man. 10 to go.
Maybe we'll try to go back down lower. I know we were pushing on exit a lot there, but if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to see no results. So just search around a little bit. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least you can say you tried. And you never know, he might be pushing really hard, trying to keep us behind him. And when those tires fall off, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 laps to go, maybe that's what we'll need.
The leader just did a 41.48.
Or we can just let this guy go by, possibly, and he can go race these two really hard.
Still inside. Clear.
Maybe he can go up there and they can race, abuse each other's tires, and then we can get a easy pass on both of them, possibly. Just gotta be careful not to relax too much. We're sitting in a pretty good spot here. First place probably has this wrapped up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that brake bias down. I forgot about it. Hopefully that'll help the car rotate and turn. We apply a little bit of brake. It's just some of those things that you forget when you haven't done this in a while. Just the little tricks to get the car to turn better. Just plowing tight right now. Car's not wanting to rotate at all in the center. We'll put up a little bit harder fight on 5th place than we did on 3rd place. He's really diving it in there hard though, but our right front really doesn't have a defense for it.
Inside only.
Like to get the car back to driving it off the right rear, but the right front is hurting right now. Whoa.
Clear low.
I think that was my fault. We'll go back and check it at the end of the race, but I think that was more my fault than it was his fault.
Keep it up, my man. 5 to go. It's going well. Keep at it. 1 inside. Still inside.
He's really diving
Clear.
it in there.
Inside.
I couldn't throttle up there, 1, because there's a car
Still
on the
inside.
outside, but 2, my right front is just pushing like crazy.
Still there at door.
So we'll stay high here, kind of have to.
Still inside. And clear.
We got a
Inside.
decent run off the top there. Hopefully he knows we're
Still
here.
there. Still inside.
Defend a little. I hate to defend too much because we got 6th place coming right behind us.
Still inside.
The more we race side by side, the more that's going to slow us both
Clear on the
down.
bottom.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I pushed a little too hard at the beginning of that run.
Working the bottom.
So I just
Still
have
there on the
nothing to
bottom.
lean on in the right front right now.
Clear.
So our best case scenario is that these guys get to racing up here and we can get a run on them. Man, we went from 3rd to 6th quick.
The leader just did a 42.365.
Just gonna have to battle through this to the end. Look at him slide up and push, just getting back to the throttle so soon on exit. Still be able to turn down.
Here we go.
That's where I screwed up a little bit. So there, I can't do that right now. Off throttle so long, just waiting for the car to turn. Sixth is coming. He's looking at his relative.
Coming to the white flag this time.
Luckily we're on the white flag. Big lift. That's gonna hurt. I think we're still far enough out front. Well, the top 5 would have been nice, but I will take 6th. No incidents, clean race. Not a bad showing for over a year
Checker flag, bud.
being out of this car.
Pit crew, good job, guys. Everybody down here, solid. Good work. Really good work. Thank you.
And it sounds like my crew's happy too, so. We'll go park this in our pit, get out, and go see if we can find what happened on
10. Good work, everybody. You're all good job out there, bud.
on those wrecks.
Go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. I think I jumped to practice, so let me... Here we go. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. He just gets loose and someone tags him from the back. Here's the restart. Oh, that looks like someone missed a shift and tried to get out of the way and just got ran over. Been there. Not fun. Both sides of it. He just gets tagged, slides to the inside. Three-car battle here. 19 was weaving a little bit, kind of tagged the 14. 14 may have been coming up a little bit there. Let's go back and double check that. 14, that's tough. If you follow the lines there, you can definitely tell 9's weaving. But the 14 is coming up just a smidge if you follow this line right here. So, tough break for both of them. Oh, and that's the one that we were following them right behind. Coming through right there. He gets pushed a long way. Oh, right at the end there. Let's see how this one. This might have been part of that last wreck. Let's go see what. Yeah, he's the one that got tagged at the end. That's tough. That's a rough race right there. Great looking car though. If anything, you got a great looking car. That's half the battle in racing. What do we got? Maybe trying to fall a little too close getting to pit road. He might have slowed up a little bit more than the other car was thinking. Whoa. The 3 just got scared. The 1 was down low. Let's see if you can see this. Yeah, the 1 gets shot down low. Yeah, the 3 just got scared. I don't know if he didn't know there was someone who was outside or just didn't care. We got a bump draft gone bad. Yep. Right into the outside wall. Luckily that wasn't more than just an assist for the 2, because he's already had a pretty rough going up to this point. And that's it. Well, solid finish. I'll take it. See what we can do next time.